Now we have few new friends over here, so we also have something for them. Are you ready? New members. Okay, I would like to call up on stage Mr. C.C. Rizal. The table topic. He's gonna conduct table topic and you'll define what is table topic and he'll ask some few interesting questions.
Thank you, Vasudev. The butterfly session. I'm here to create a butterfly in your stomach. I'll ask you a question. You have to come up on the stage. You have to speak from 1 to 2 minutes, depending on you. You can speak anything, means relating with the questions, preparing your speech. You can speak on for 1 to 2 minutes. So new members are here. I'll start with the existing member so that they can create an idea how to speak. Register, please. Thank you. Chicken biryani or mutton biryani? Mr. Suman Tiwari.
Anyway, we are in Sunday. This is holiday. We used to celebrate during daytime. Every friend used to be in home, and there used to be always questions. What we gonna have today new? Then one will tell fish. One will start with mutton biryani. One will start with chicken. There is no choice for me as such. Whatever available, I accept it. Coming to the theme of the day, with limit, we shouldn't limit us. What I feel about to make choice. If I make one choice, then something choice from either of my friend that might be missing. Then whenever this, not only to the food items which we have usually, but relating to the life, to this choice, there will always be choice and there will always be some specific time to perform the things. If we don't do in this particular time, then it will escape for lifelong. Today itself I was not about to come, thanks my friend Gangari and some of other friends. They assist me, they wake me up to come here. That's what I think. Never let us to be limit for something. Let's keep some margin for something, and within margin we have to close it off. After margin, after clearing the things, that margin time which we have, that time we can utilize for the same thing in the professional way, in the developing way. By the way, that limit which we are telling that we can cross easily. Then there will not be the situation where we should lack on. That's all about it. Thank you, Ambassador, for all those.
Child is the father of man. What do you think, Mr. A.K. Gai?
Thank you, Mr. Sisir. A wonderful topic in this. Child is the father of man. It is called a paradox. How many of you here know the meaning of paradox? Paradox is actually my favorite topic. I don't know, being my roommate, actually he knew that, so he gave me this topic purposefully, is what I think. And like, given the time, I can speak hours on the topic of paradox. And my roommate Mr. Sagar and CC knows about this thing. So paradox, alternatively also known as the irony, it means that this statement of the situation is true, but at the same time it is very difficult to believe. It's very hard to perceive it as a truth. So child is a father of the man. Coming to the topic given to me, child is the father of the man. Now what do you guys think? Let me have your opinion. Is child the father of a man?
No opinion, you have to tell.
So child, if you see it biologically, it cannot be possible. Child can never be a father of a man. But when you see it in an overall evolutionary process, as evolutionary process, first there comes a child. That child, he grows up, he develops himself, and after a certain stage he becomes a father. So if you consider it in that sense, then it is definitely, you can say that child is actually a father of man, because it is that his childhood which brings him the memories, the experiences, the learning which he has gathered during his childhood, that will take him up to become a father, that will take him up to become a good human as such. Thank you, Cecil.
There is another question which I have specifically marked for another person. So, what are the tasks you would do or perform if you are elected as President of World Bank, Mr. Sagar Bashya?
Thank you, Shishir, for the wonderful topic. As the President of World Bank, the main theme and objective of World Bank is to eliminate poverty from the world and to help developing countries, taking assistance from developed countries. They will collect money from the big corporate houses and developed countries and transfer the fund to for the development of underdeveloped and developing countries. And it spends money on education, poverty, and all those things which are required, which are basic infrastructure to bring a country to a developed one, from underdeveloped to a developed one. So that is the objective of the World Bank, and as a President of World Bank, I will work on those areas, and I will help all the underdeveloped countries to lay a basic foundation of infrastructure, education, and to help countries to show the ways of eliminating poverty through various innovative ways of employment opportunities and different things. So that will be my plan. I can tell for a long time about this. So the basic thing is the objective of World Bank. I'll try to, first thing will be trying to eliminate the poverty by various methods. Thank you.
Marriage life, bliss or disaster? Sisadri. Marriage life, bliss or disaster?
Good morning. My name is Shesha Rai. Once again, bro.
Another topic
Bliss or disaster?
Marriage life is a disaster. Means what?
Another
New topic. What initiative you would like to take to reduce traffic in Bangalore? More
First of all, the vehicle is so much in Bangalore. That is the main problem. When the persons in their home, at least one car or one vehicle. That's their homes. There is 2 cars, or 3 or more vehicles. They got to travel the cities around. Better to they reduce the vehicles. Then they can reduce the traffic. First of all, when Bangalore first before 5 years back, the Bangalore is a good environmental, but now there is no environmental presently. What the reason means, so many vehicles they are improving, so many vehicles they are purchasing to travel, so many improving. So why they are purchasing vehicles? There is no use at all. By the way, there is buses are there, so we can travel. We can travel then they can control the traffic. Why? Because there is no time, proper time. Buses are not coming to travel. They think like that. So so it can reduce the traffic. So better use vehicles less. So thank you.
We can implement metro faster, so to avoid the traffic also. So employees are not paid for the past 6 months. Give them a motivational speech to make them work more, Mr. Mithun.
Say it loudly.
Loudly.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. I'm Mithun, the new member of this Sikasa Speakers Forum. Today I have the topic: employees are not paid for 6 months, and I have to give them a motivational speech. So let's take a situation. Suppose my company, like the company in which I am working, is in a loss, and we are not able to pay employees for past 6 months. So to give them some motivational speech means like we can allot some shares. We can promise them. I should promise them that I will issue some shares in future if we have profit. So we should motivate in each and everything. Like they should get they should get some guarantee that they'll earn something in future. They'll get something in future. If they work harder now, they'll get something in future. Like employees should also, as an employee, everyone should know that, everyone should understand that it's your duty to improve the company, improve the profit of the company, and it's your duty to get some return to the company. Being an employee, you all have some ethics, like some professional ethics. Everyone should work for their company promptly. The company will give something in return in future. If not now, in future for sure. So, as an employee, it's everyone's duty to work and to think of new ideas to improve the market of the company or anything relating to that. So, I think that's enough for now. Thank you.
Better your employee may not have any kind of union, so that they can go for the strike. Okay, let's take a break for breakfast. We'll resume after 15 minutes. Welcome back. Okay. Next question. As being in marketing, you have to sell a pen. So how would you convince him to buy a pen? Gaurav. Best of luck.
Thank you. Sagar. You know what this is?
What is that?
You don't know? Yeah, I know. So this is a pen. Okay, I'm here to sell you this pen.
Okay.
This is a very normal pen.
Okay.
But since you don't have a pen right now, it's more easier for me to sell it to you.
Okay.
Okay, because I'm sure you want to write something and you don't want to not make notes and be just a,
passerby sitting over here and you want to be listening and making notes, so would you buy this pen from me?
But I want to write. There is no ink in that.
There's enough ink. There's enough ink. There's all the invisible ink. Okay, not all the time can you see the ink from outside. When you start writing, I'm sure there's ink in this, and then you can write.
Can I check it before buying?
You sure you can check it.
Okay, I'll check it. It's writing.
It's writing, right?
How much?
So what is the speciality about this pen?
The speciality is nothing, but I'm selling it on need basis.
Okay.
It's your need right now that you need a pen and you don't have a pen. That's why I'm selling it to you.
Okay.
You can always borrow it from me.
I already sold it to him. You're trying to snatch my customer.
He is a very easy customer.
First we are friends.
Okay.
Thank you.
Tell them.
Tell us why you should be chosen as the winner of butterfly session. Sweta Jain. Winner of butterfly session. Why? Very good. I'll repeat the question again. Tell us why you should be chosen as the winner of the butterfly session.
Hello everyone, I'm Shweta, and in this butterfly session we have to speak for 2 minutes. After 1 minute there will be a warning that I can complete my speech. So in this 2 minutes we can speak anything on the given topic, whatever the topic he gives you have to speak on that. And then why I should be chosen as the best, the butterfly speaker is because in this given 2 minutes time frame, I can speak on the given topic very nicely. All the things, whatever is required to be covered is presented in a better manner, and it is communicated very well among the people, and they are able to understand it in a better way. So I think it is very essential that everyone understands whatever you communicate in the given time frame. So I think it is, I deserve it.
Your holiday plans for this year. Mahesh.
Good morning to all. Welcome to 16th meeting of Sita Sar. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Mahesh. I am from Andhra, Nellore district. I did my intermediate and CA in Andhra itself. I am doing internship in Balaji Samudrala and Co, Basavanagudi. Today I am here for I am participating in Speakers Forum for improving my communication skills and in developing leadership skills. Then I am going to my topic is
Holiday plans for this year.
This year I would like to go with my friends to different trips. I would like to enjoy with my friends and my family.
Which place?
I would like to go.
Places stuff you want to do.
Temples. Thank you.
Imagine a world as a single country. Will it be a good for humankind? Yogesh.
World as a single country.
Will it be good for humankind?
Hello everyone, I'm Yogesh. It's a difficult topic now. World as one country, which is again not possible because owing to different cultures and how we live into. How we treat womankind, as in, if I say world as one country, it's good, it's not. If you compare India, say with the countries like, say Syria, all these things, it's better women here are better enough than other countries here. So it's good enough that the world is not a country here. But even if we imagine, okay, how the world would be if it's one single country, then it would be a very difficult place to live in then, I would say. And you can see the number of cultures and number of languages today. Probably even if we imagine there's one single language, one single culture, the diversity what's today, as in we can see as in how women here, for example, Indian women, they have reached great heights compared to other ones. You can compare people in Pakistan or other places. They have a lot of restrictions there. Okay, so because of this diversity, I feel it creates an artificial competition also. It's good enough for people here. So that's it.
What made you smile this week and why? Surat. What made you smile this week and why?
Good morning, everyone. I'm Surat Rao. Smile is one of the property of our life. Smiling is one of the great things to every human beings. And in my previous days of that weeks, I'm smiling through one of the organizers we have organized the Ksikasa Forum. It is a great platform to incorporate all students. Every society, everyone belongs to the society. Society is great things. Every activities and everything which make appreciate our every times of every things to grow our life easy becomes to make easier, and then in the world, human have a great intelligence other than in comparison to the other living beings to be happy in life as compared to worriness is better things. That's best.
What do you think about when you lie awake in bed, Mahesh? Sorry, Prasad.
Good morning to everyone. And first I am thankful to Mr. Ramana sir who will improve our communication skills.
What do you think about when you lie awake in bed?
When you wake up, what do you think? This is very difficult topic for me because till now I didn't wake up at 6 o'clock. My timing is 9 o'clock. So, but I will try to think because every time I think about to wake up in early. Because whenever I want to wake up in early, that day I will start a peaceful mind and peaceful thoughts. Now today, unfortunately, I wake up at 4 o'clock because of I want to attend this speaker. That things I am really very happy to say this because we know that we are lagging something behind that. What is that? I don't know what. I'm thinking every time I'm lagging. What is I'm lagging? I'm good in studies and I'm good at approaches to solve the sums, but I don't know how to communicate that and how to analyze that and how to tell to someone how. But I'm thinking every time lagging. Then I find my friend what told me, just first of all communicate yourself, how to communicate and how to tell to others. And think about. I'm thinking where I can find the resources. And then yesterday I came to seminar, and one of my friends have told. So every Sunday we are connecting that about related to communications and to develop the skills. So I thought I want to come and so everyone knows Sunday is a valuable thing, but I want to know what I am valued. So I started to coming and I present. I will try to best give my speeches and I will improve myself.
You went for hunting in jungle. Suddenly, angry bear shows up. How would you escape, Balaji?
Morning everyone, my name is Balaji. The question for me is how would I escape from the active way? There will be so many trees will be there in the jungle. Big trees will be there, so I can climb little bit up and I will try to hide. If anyone with me, then I'll try to do some magics. In movies will be there, no? So many dress color changes, color will be there. So I will change my color into black or like some other thing near to that nature. If something is in green, I will change my dress code into green. So that it cannot see me.
But you can smell me, no?
That's it.
Which color would you like to paint in your house, Komana? And why? Which color would you like to paint in your house and why?
Good morning everyone.
Good morning.
Which color I paint to my home and why? My lovable color is green and white. I like to paint white color and draw something innovative and creative in green. Why white means when you see white, it gives you peacefulness. White is indicated for peace. So I like to paint in white color, so that makes to stay peacefully. And nowadays, being peace is we need to search for the peace. So white, I prefer white to paint, and green. It's green. Green indicates the nature. So I love nature, so I paint green. Nowadays, everyone say that greenery is going to decline, reducing. So green gives energy to eyes. It gives positive energy in yours. So I like to paint green. If I want to add on to more colors, I paint blue color and then orange. Why? Because I love my India, so that's why. Thank you.
In your opinion, who will take the thrones in GOT, Game of Thrones? Mr. Basudev, as being fan of Game of Thrones.
Thank you, Rizal. So, how many of you have watched Game of Thrones? No. Okay, nobody's. So it's a title itself says Game of Thrones. There will be various countries. They will fight for each other. They will betray. They will do whatever they can. There is a quote in Nepali. Sam Dam Dandabhed. It's Sanskrit. Sam Dam Dandabhed. Either be money or power or any other illegal activities, attend it. So in Game of Thrones also the same case. There are different countries, different kind of nature. They have some are rich, some are warriors, some are betrayals. Okay. So in that case, many of you don't might not know the name of the kings in special their own land characters. You might not be knowing, but there is a character named as Daenerys. She is a mother of dragons. She has 3 dragons and a horde of Dothrak's army, and she was from her history says that she is daughter of she's princess, but somebody overtook their throne. Now she is coming back for revenge. She has dragons and very fierce army, and since she has dragons, she had advantage from the air to fight. So I think she's really very beautiful. Let's not forget that. And I think, and she also has a small dwarf kind of guy. His name is Tyrion. He's very intelligent and he's very smart. See, the height is small, but some people are very mastermind in this kind of things. So I think those two will be able to take over the throne of Game of Thrones. That's all. Thank you.
How did you feel about today's meeting, Dipendra?
Nibendra Seve. So this is my first time in Sikasa. So I feel great. As we are here to evaluate enhance our skills in communication and all. And like as I am a good listener, but I don't know how to communicate it. So I feel great. Thank you.
Okay, the very last question. If you are the president of Sikasa Speaker Forum, how would you motivate the members of the forum? For our general evaluator, Mr. Ramlal sir.
Mr. Butterfly Session Master, fellow speakers and guests, the best way to motivate people is to tell them how important communication is. Unless you know the importance of communication, you will never get motivated in the art of speaking. You know, there's a beautiful saying, the ability to speak is a shortcut to distinction. The ability to speak is a shortcut to distinction. It puts a person in the limelight and raises him or her head and shoulders above the crowd. If that is the truth, what are we doing? What are we doing in the art of communication? We have a lot of knowledge, we have a lot of skills, we have a lot of information, but we are not able to communicate. Unless I have the ability to communicate what I know, no one will ever know that I know something. So this is the art that we ought to learn. This is the art that we need to cultivate. This is the art that we need to specialize in. Because the whole world is looking up to you when you stand on the stage. If a leader comes on the stage, what is the audience looking for? How well he can communicate. So this is what is being taught or learnt in this Sikasa Speakers Forum, and I urge all of you to take this opportunity and make yourselves the best communicator, because once you communicate effectively, you can feel the transformation in your personality, and that feeling it need not be felt by the audience. You yourself can feel it. The day it happens, you will say, this is the day that I conquer the world. And after that, no one can ever stop you from getting on with what you want from life. Mr.
I'll conclude the butterfly session here and